our weather now here across Southwest Florida. We start with a beautiful live look from downtown Fort Myers. Here we are from the Luminary Hotel crossing over the Patchy River and the Patchy Bridge this evening. Temperatures slowly starting to drop, now down to 73 degrees after an afternoon high of 80. So we were about 5 degrees above average this afternoon. Dew point, the measure of moisture in the air, not too bad, sitting in the upper 50s. And as our temperature continues to drop closer to the dew point late tonight, I am worried about some of that fog developing. But currently, we have winds out of the west at 7 miles per hour, so visibilities presently are A-OK across Southwest Florida. Let's take you live now. Let's head outside of our studios. This is from the Fox 4 studios right here on Southwest Pine Island Road. So here across the Cape, likewise enjoying those clear skies tonight with high pressure and control that's going to set things up. Basically a rinse and repeat the next several nights expected. So developing fog each night into the morning hours as our temperatures drop off. Right now we're at 75 degrees in Arcadia as well as LaBelle. A little cooler in Port Charlotte, now sitting at 70 alongside Sanibel. Currently 71 for Marco Island. And our coolest locations are currently Moorhaven and Clewiston, where we're already falling into the mid and upper 60s. So this particular weather pattern, that's going to stay put until Sunday. That's when our next cold front will be coming through. Not this particular front. This front won't actually make its way here to Southwest Florida, but its parent low producing some wintry mess for parts of the Great Lakes, stretching now into the Northeast, especially for our friends there on Lake Erie, as we're dealing with some heavy snow showers, especially with those bands, and it's kind of that heavy wet snow for sure. But for us, high pressure, lots of sunshine again on tap, but just like we saw this morning, we're going to be dealing with those areas of fog. So here's that planning forecast for tomorrow morning, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, expecting those areas of fog. By 10, though, fog starting to clear out. Temperatures initially around 59 to 60 degrees. By 11 a.m. and 12 noon, we can expect lots of sunshine. Temperatures warming into the mid and upper 70s. Even by 12 noon, we're already warmer than where we typically should be for a high this time of year. So those temperatures will be climbing quite nicely as we head into the afternoon. Low to mid 80s are forecast. But weather-wise, the only negative that I'm really worried about will be those areas of dense fog developing each night and morning as we take you through the rest of this weekend, even looking ahead to the weekend. Again, our next front arriving on Sunday, but as of now, not expected to pack too much of a punch. It'll really just return our temperatures to where they should be for this time of year. Early Monday and Tuesday, expecting those mid 70s, which is based upon the 30-year average. Instead, Thursday, Friday, look at that, will be about 10 degrees above normal and feeling a bit more like spring. So as we take you through hour by hour what we can expect for this evening right here at 8 o'clock, even as early as 8, we could start to see some sea fog develop. Likewise, affecting parts of, say, western Charlotte County into Sarasota, points up toward the north, especially for the Bay Area. That's where some of the worst fog is expected. So it's not just inland fog or mainland fog that we're worried about, but also that developing sea fog as well. So for our boaters trying to hit the waterways early in the morning, just something to be mindful of. There could be some areas of dense fog dropping visibility to a quarter mile or less. But by 10 o'clock, big improvements are expected, certainly across the mainland, as we're pushing those highs back to the 80s. We'll start things off on the cooler side in the 50s. Afternoon temperatures around 80 in Fort Myers, 79 for Naples, 81 degrees expected for Moorhaven. And then we'll climb into the mid 80s Thursday and Friday. Our next front rolls through on Sunday, though, mainly dry.